As courtroom drama speaks in 7.7 million gold scheme scandal, Mupofu breaks down, apologizes to ED. Sanabina mashoko atiri kuona kuti aiwa vakomana vamoziva aiwa vanobotaurwa navanachinzi vakomana vembudzi panguva ino wauya vachiapologiza kune mutungamiri wenyika nebasubscribe like on the bell icon. Tiri vanhu vamabuda nyika muchinzi in a dramatic and emotionally charged turn of events, business partner Moses Mpofu stand and pegged courtroom on Friday when he issued a heartfelt apology to President Emmerson Mnangagwa and the nation, a moment that marked a significant shift in tone as he faces the grim prospect of a lengthy prison term. The apology came during a pivotal pre-sentencing inquiry where prosecutors pressed Mpofu to confront the full weight of his role in the collapsed presidential court scheme, a project intended to uplift rural communities, but instead became a symbol of large-scale fraud and betrayal. When lead prosecutor Mr. Whisper Mabaudi challenged Mpofu's apparent lack of remorse, the businessman, clad in khaki and visibly conflicted, relented. I want to express my deepest regrets to President Mnangagwa and the entire nation for my missteps. My actions contributed to the failure of a noble initiative aimed at supporting our people, Mpofu said, his voice strained with emotion. Mr. Mabaud questioned the timing and sincerity of the apology, saying, Mpofu's earliest silence spoke volumes about his disregard for thousands of rural families left stranded by the scheme collapse. Pressed further, Mpofu admitted an internal struggle. The words of an apology have been swelled in my mind, he said. I intended to demonstrate my remorse, starting with President Mnangagwa, but he hesitated as the prosecutor interjected, suggesting the apology might be more instinctive than sincere. Given the floor, one last time, Mpofu turned to the public. To the people of Zimbabwe, I'm truly sorry. Each day, I regret that presidential good scheme did not fulfill its promise. He also distanced himself from full liability, accusing Blackjack, the company at the center of the tender, of negligence. This was largely a Blackjack affair, yet their directors conducted proper due diligence. They could have exposed the fraudulent documents before chaos unfolded. Toma Shokaripo, Tona Iowa, Anampu vachiapologiza nemutungamiri wenyika pine kumesa kuchemeredza vafungura aima today pamusoro pechitwechi. So unsubscribe or like, check on the bell icon.